Like I said, this man's still longing for that Spider-Man-less universe right there. More Craven, less Spider-Man. I'm sorry, Martin. This is not for you, my friend. But for other people out there who want less Craven, as in none, and want more Spider-Man, then yeah, I think as a Spider-Man fan, this is something that people need. And I will tell you why right after this. Let's go ahead and get into we're talking about go from them dog mans to them Spider Mans over here. You know, this has been a very animal man week we got here. You know, and what I'm talking about is, of course, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, as we see right here. So we have this new show that's coming out on Disney Plus. Well, it is out, and they put out 2 episodes, and I think they're going to be putting out 2 episodes at a time with this, because they're very short. Yeah, like about 30 minutes, 20-something minutes long. And before we watch a little bit of this trailer, which we've seen, but hey, you know what? We can never get enough Spider-Man. Let's watch it again. But nothing completely new here. We've all kind of been down this path before with Peter Parker. A lot. AKA Spider-Man. Yeah, we have a lot. But I think that this is what we need. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you need this. And I'm going to tell you why you need this.
Okay, because I was hoping for more Craven.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? More Craven, huh? I'm sorry, Martin.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Right. You know what? Well, Martin's going to hate it. Like I said, this man's still longing for that Spider-Man-less universe right there. More Craven, less Spider-Man. I'm sorry, Martin. This is not for you, my friend. But for other people out there who want less Craven, as in none, and want more Spider-Man, then yeah, I think as a Spider-Man fan, this is something that people need. And I will tell you why right after this.
You're gonna be late.
Sorry, man. I'm up.
No, this is the real me. So, you're Spider-Man.
Got them waves, boy. I love that. I love them. Love those Norman Osborn waves right there. I wonder if Oscorp makes pomade and he actually puts it in his head right
one
there.
of the dummy companies.
Yeah, exactly. Martin, what more Craven? Well, you know what? I'm more Madam Web. I don't have that. We all can't get what we want, man.
You can put it on my wish list.
Yeah. We'll get all that one day. They got more episodes coming out.
Would it be good? It'd be a team up between the two of them.
Oh, hell yeah. Maybe they'll get it right this time. Instead of just throwing in there with no Spider-Man. But I was just telling you, you see some of the stuff that's going on here. He's been by a spider. He's he's shooting webs and riding around the city fighting crime. He's got some villains that return. She's a little blacker, than they were before. But a little darker, a little blacker. But hey, we've covered some of this ground before, a lot of this. But I still say that for some fans, not all, but for some fans, you really need this because it's something you hadn't gotten in a long time, and that is one. It's cool to have a Spider-Man always, any kind of hero, any kind of property rebooted if they do it right for another generation. Sure. And believe me, there's some things that they do to reflect the times with this version of Spider-Man. And I think this is actually part of the MCU too, but it's in another multiverse somewhere.
Oh,
so, yeah. So, I'm not sure. I think it is, though. I keep reading that it is. But the real reason why I think you need this is because we've been needing a street level Spider-Man for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole point. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's one of the things that's really enduring about Spider-Man is that, we get to see him in the neighborhood trying to, help people out, make his neighborhood better, and balance his life in the process. It makes him relatable. It makes him endearing. Yeah. We have a lot of Spider-Man out there. That's one of the things with Spider-Man. It's almost, at times can be too much Spider-Man out there. But see, the thing with all these other Spider-Man properties most of the time is him doing really fantastical things. Sure. Otherworldly things. He's fighting creatures on other planets and other dimensions. He's fighting magic. And okay, that's fine. Like we have, the Spider-Verse here. Yeah. Amazing couple of films so far. But, I think for a long time, I can only speak for myself. And if you're like me, I've been wanting to see Spider-Man in the streets, doing stuff in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Also,
he was doing it in the first Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, for a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot. And like my dream is to see, a movie that's done with him street level.
Yeah.
That's why I want them to do that idea of him teaming up with Daredevil and fighting Kingpin. And then we can get back to going to other planets and shit after that.
Yeah.
And this does start out kind of like that. They changed his origin story here to be a little more action packed, and they also bring in another Marvel cameo with this. So the way he gets his powers here is very fantastical. And we all know what happened with that. Gonna bite that ass real good. Yeah, that's Doctor Strange. The show starts with him coming from another dimension, fighting some kind of spider creature. Okay. And that was so funny about the show is like and this is one of the things where, when I'm telling you about it, it might be just a little bit of a spoiler, but not much. You start out thinking like he might have his spider powers already, and he doesn't. So when this spider creature starts attacking, and he's not changing to Spider-Man, or changing to Spider-Man when he's late to get to the other end of town, it's like, what are you doing? And you realize, he doesn't have his powers yet. And then he gets bit by the spider, and then they cut to like 4 months later. We don't go through all the bullshit. But yeah, man, I watching this and seeing him in the streets is just a different way to humanize him, man.
Petey in the streets.
Petey up in them streets. Street Petey. Because it's almost like watching Batman Year One in a way. You get to see him raw. You get to see him in that homemade ragged ass costume right there. Yeah. Even his as you can see, his web slingers are homemade.
Yeah.
He's got like a damn tank on his back, like an asthma tank or something. He has to crank sometimes. That is very, very interesting to see. But when I say that they humanize him in a different way, sure, we saw him almost kill a bully with a brick. As you saw right here. And everybody, ooh, yeah. He did. And listen, before I was like, damn, he didn't have to go that far. When you see the show, it's like, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
all those assholes deserve what they get. All of them should got a brick to the head.
Oh yeah, all these pranksters, no.
Yeah, but there's some real cool scenes here where, unlike some of the early versions of Spider-Man, especially like when you get to like the 60s and stuff like that in the show, Spider-Man is fighting thugs and they're all black and white. Hey, you mug, you can't stop me, Here he's stopping, like there's one part where he stops a criminal and he actually begs the guy like, hey, listen, she's just on some hard times. Can you just, you see your opinion, but can you let her go? Like, no, but the fact that he's looking at people and having empathy for the criminal sometimes.
Sure.
I'm like, see, this is cool right here.
Yeah,
He really is a man of the people.
Okay.
Of all types. So it's we've seen it in short bits in movies, they allude to it sometimes, but to see a whole series about that, I'm like, okay, I want to see where this goes.
Yeah, that is interesting because superheroes are kind of starting to come under fire. It's like, okay, you guys are just tools of the government and you protect the status quo. And they did this great skit on Saturday Night Live with Bruce Wayne at a charity ball and there's the black people talking to him. And he was like, that Batman's pretty cool. He's like, I don't know, man. He's always in the black neighborhoods. Arresting people and crippling people and doing a lot of shit. Yeah, we got to do something about Batman. I think Batman does well. He's like, nah, that's not how we feel.
No, well, that we had some story before right before the show came out, where it was the voice of Spider-Man, who is doing a great job. What was this guy's name?
Hudson
Thames.
Yeah. Named after two rivers.
Yeah, exactly. Like this guy, he's the voice of Spider-Man. He does a great job. But before the show came out, he was talking about it being woke and all this kind of stuff.
I hope it's not. I'm just so glad it's not woke and annoying. And man, it's just full of comments of people going like, well, now I don't even want to watch the show.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. Why didn't you shut up? It's like, damn, Disney, that mouse is usually on everybody's ass. He couldn't gag this fool right here. That damn white glove could come out before you see it. Yeah, I just thought, God, Mickey's on your ass no matter what. You couldn't stop this boy from talking.
I know. With all the history of what they've done to people who said the wrong thing, you should have been on your guard. It's like, I got nothing negative to
Damn,
say.
the Hulk can't even come out and say his political opinions, and they ain't even that strong.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo,
Right.
Even they told him, you better shut your ass up. I'll give you a goddamn big glove, white glove back slap right now. You better shut your mouth. No, don't let that get to you, man, because that's the thing about it. Peter Parker lives in Queens, okay?
Yeah.
And it's going to be diverse, all right?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Today, whether you like certain people or not, they out there, all right? I'm sorry. But we all know that Norman Osborn was black back in the day. He finally took that white makeup off. We saw him for what he was. I'm sorry.
They stopped whitewashing him.
Yeah, they stopped white. Yeah, he can finally take that white face off and show us for the black person he really is. Who, by the way, is voiced very well.
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo.
Yeah, he's like the greatest living actor right now.
He really is. You take them goddamn contacts out of us. Come on, man.
He looks weird with that.
You look like a damn vampire. You look like Blade or something. Maybe that's what he's auditioning for. Take them damn contacts out your eyes, man. Yeah, man, listen, this is the world we live in. And that's another thing about this show where they're kind of reflecting the values of this time. Mm-hmm. Bullying is looked down upon. First of all, okay, bullying is looked down upon. It's a lazy device too. We see a lot of movies, a lot of superhero shows where, the bullies are goddamn psychopaths. Man.
Right.
Or they're just a lazy storytelling device. We just need, a way for us to quickly
to feel sorry for the hero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't. So bullying is lazy and is also looked down upon today. So we don't have a Flash Thompson, yet at least. And now maybe this will come up later. I don't know. So don't let me speak too soon. But in the first 2 episodes, Peter's not being bullied by the jocks. The jocks actually embrace him.
Oh.
At least for now. That's Lonnie Lincoln, who's voiced by Eugene Bird, who is Tombstone. So yeah. So I don't know how long that friendship's gonna last. So he's gonna bully at some point. But for right now, it was cool that the jock, the high school quarterback, the star quarterback, pulls him in. He introduces Peter to everybody. He's like, hey, this is my friend Peter, Yeah, he's my lab partner. Everybody give Peter a big hand, man. They all actually start cheering his name.
Oh, cool.
When Peter gets an internship at Oscorp. So, they're avoiding that kind of trope right there, which at least for the first 2 episodes, which is what I appreciate. Also, it's funny to see how these heroes thrive in a world where there's social media and cameras everywhere, which, they do right here. Everybody's filming something. And so when Peter Parker as, Temu Spider-Man goes, they got that homemade suit on. When he goes up there and starts beating people's ass, even the bullies start pulling out their phones and start filming him.
Oh, hey guys, it's Spider-Man here. Don't forget to not like and subscribe.
Thanks.
But before that, I don't even know if that's not even Peter's camera.
Yeah,
that's one of the
bully's cameras.
Yeah, because he was filming while he was getting his ass whooped. Speaking of diversity, I still don't know what to make of Harry Osborn, because that is the character with the man bun. Yeah. That is Norman Osborn's son. But I don't know if he's trans or
so
gay.
You still can't figure it out.
They don't say anything.
Yeah.
They just which in a way is kind of cool. They don't make a big deal about it. Just let him be.
Man, how can I thank you? I mean, like I try to tell those guys, I don't really carry cash.
Don't worry about it, Harry. Just consider it a good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's I don't know what the character is. He might not be anything. He just might be a dude with like a flamboyant style. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But they just haven't said anything about it. Have made a big deal.
Okay.
And that's kind of cool that they that's the way it should be handled.
Yeah.
And don't put no spotlight on it or anything like that. But listen, watching Spider-Man at a street level is just a whole different experience.
Sure.
Than watching him do all the other stuff, which we've seen a lot. So, while this is nothing new that you've seen before in certain ways, it's still refreshing to see Spider-Man in the hood,
Yeah.
And I like that a lot. It shows a different side of him that maybe we've seen, but we haven't seen in a long time. I love it, man. Yeah, I like that a lot. You know, it ain't the best show I've seen, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna watch it when I get home. And
I like the song, man. I like the song that they that you saw I heard in the trailer. They used it for the opening credits. I liked it better the second time I heard it during the show.
So, you're Spider-Man.
So they're gonna have some cameos or features or appearances later, and some of them are from the MCU actors. At least that's what I saw in the credits.
Okay.
Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be coming in as the Kingpin.
Oh, you can get your Kingpin.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, exactly, man. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know if it's how they're going to portray him, but I saw that he was listed as one of the voices. So yeah, man.
Very cool. Was that Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange?
No, that was not actually. I can tell you who it is, and as you can see, it's a different version. Not like it looks nothing like him.
Yeah.
Either.
Well.
He looks like Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch got that long head like I do. Guy who's playing Doctor Strange. Let's see here. So you see they have like Dr. Octavius. It's Charlie Cox
as Doctor Strange.
No, as Daredevil.
Man, Christmas is gonna come early for you.
It really is, man. I didn't even notice that earlier. Robin Atkin.
No, never heard of
Robin Atkin Downs.
Never heard of
was Doctor Strange. And they've already had some appearances I'm not gonna even tell you about right now in this show right here on the first 2 episodes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they're gonna do this. And I think I saw a picture of what Daredevil's gonna look like. And I think his suit is like all black. And,
okay.
And Aunt May still fine as hell. Like that fine version.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, they got fine Aunt May up in here. She's still hot. So yeah, man.
He looks uncomfortable. It looks like one of those incest pornos that's just starting.
Man, get your mind out the gut. I'm trying to sit up and do a nice clean review. You being nasty.
His shoulders all up there. Like, okay, Auntie, you don't have to. I got it. You don't have to rub my chest.
I said, TT, man.
Oh, what's this, Peter? You seem very excited.
God damn it. But you're right, though. Look at it. I stay on them porn sites, and I've seen videos that start like this all the time.
Just like that.
Yeah, Martin ain't lying. I've seen so many videos start like that. That same touch, that hand on the shoulder, putting that one of the titties on his chest. Yeah. Well, as I said, if you're tired of Spider-Man, I can't say that, again, that you would love this or like it, because a lot of this is not covering any new ground, except for the one refreshing point of seeing him constantly in the neighborhood and seeing him start out, very early. And also, like I said, man, they've tweaked things here. It's, some things are just rearranged and tweaked. And it's interesting to see how they do those things. But yeah, but if you are a Spider-Man fan, and who isn't?
Sure. Well, it looks like come for the neighborhood, stay for the cameos.
There you go. Yeah, and I'm now that I see who some of these cameos are coming up and some of these appearances are coming up, like Daredevil and Kingpin, I'm really excited about this. So yeah, we didn't get any early episodes for this. I'm watching them just like you are. So I don't know. I'll see how this video does. Maybe we'll continue to talk about it. Maybe not. But I will be watching the whole show. I love this. And I'm interested to see what you would think of it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.